Hey everyone, welcome to our video series, Canal Days, and thanks for joining us for today's episode, Historic Streets Throughout Chicopee, Massachusetts. I'm your host, Carrie, here with my co-host, local historian and founder of Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, Robert Como. As your personal tour guide, Robert will lead you through some of the most iconic sites and their legends of historic significance throughout New England's preeminent and pivotal state of Massachusetts. With his expert insights, every monument and memorial story comes to life. Afterwards, don't forget to check out his website, holyokecanaltour.org, to access the full Canal Days video and podcast series. Also, Afterwards, don't forget to check out his website, holyokecanaltour.org, to access the full Canal Days video and podcast series. Also, check out his in-person public tours he offers throughout Western Mass and the 2025 schedule for his special events. And you can also book private tours for groups of all sizes, tailored to your interests. And to discover all that and much more, remember to log on to holyokecanaltour.org. So, Robert, can you reveal a few of the more vital streets that run throughout the city of Chicopee, Mass?
Well, in this wonderful Chicopee, Massachusetts, there's Memorial Drive, which runs north and south right through the heart of Chicopee. It used to be called North-South Highway a long time ago in the 50s and 40s. There's also Chicopee Street, which runs through the backbone of Willimantic. There's Groton Street that runs through the backbone of Aldenville. There's Front Street, which runs through the backbone of the Chicopee Center area. And then in Chicopee Falls, you have many streets, so many to list, and that's where a lot of the very early development after the first canal was built.
And will you give us some of the most historic and consequential streets of Chicopee, Mass?
Well, Springfield Street is quite consequential and historic. On it, you have many churches. You also have Elms College, and you have just off it the Holy Name Church, and it goes right down to Chicopee City Hall, of course. And there's also many other very historic streets around. Willimantic Street doubles as a very important street and a very historic street. Also, many churches. It's where a trolley line was coming off the Willimantic Bridge. So a lot of things were going on these streets, and we want to see one of them. And the one we see is going to be Springfield Street. Old schools, for instance, this is one of them, and it's been changed into a house. This blue house is the home of Charles Abbey, who was into making, he ran a construction firm, but also made trolley neighborhood, or Fairview, or at least he tried to. And over here is the Grace Episcopal Church. And down the street starts many more churches, including down there is the Third Congregational Church of Chicopee. And then there's a school. So what was down here was another Catholic school along the way. They had moved into place. It used to be here the home for one of the first governors of Massachusetts, this area. And if you keep going more, you run to City Hall. Now, right across the way, and the school is behind that rectory, and that church is from 1857, and its predecessor across the street is gone, but it was St. Matthew's Church, which is the first Catholic church in western or central Massachusetts. So this neighborhood has a lot going for it. Let's go a different direction on Springfield Street now. There used to be a Unity Church right at this corner here. And across the street is the Gaylord home. One of the Gaylord members came from South Hadley into Chicopee. And he started up his home. He's probably the richest person in the history of Chicopee. Also up this street is the College of Our Lady of the Elms, and this is where it started out in 1898, and it built up larger from there. And so you have the beautiful Holy Name Church, the Grace Church, the Congregational Church, a Catholic church down the way, and then beautiful Victorian homes and a college, all in this section of Springfield Street. And as you go both north and south on it, you find even more. Thank you.